morning, everybody, on this Memorial Day, a day that we, of course, remember those who have died in military service to our country. I wanted to talk about what you normally do on Memorial Day, Tiff, but I also want to talk about a big mistake I made recently, as well as 5 things you should not do on Memorial Day. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Memorial Day, there's usually a very big, solemn parade in my hometown. I march in it. I'm a proud member of the auxiliary, Post 305 in my hometown. But something that I think people will notice this year that's different is that people aren't wearing poppies because a lot of the poppy sales are not being done. They're virtual this year. That's what we've had to do as well. But hopefully people have still virtually bought a poppy, because what that does is it goes to give money to veterans programs and it helps veterans. And we do the not the plastic poppies, but the paper poppies that the veterans themselves make as a part of our auxiliary group.
I remember reading something once about the way that they're made and the effort that is put into that, and there's a whole lot of history behind that, and it's a very cool thing that we do. So I think you're absolutely right. It's such a worthwhile thing to support, and I know this is a big deal in your small hometown, and I think it's neat that you have that tradition.
Yeah, we do that. We get together like most people do for a barbecue, but one of the things our family does, and it sounds solemn, but it's actually a ton of fun, surprisingly, is we go to our cemetery, and as a whole family, all the kids, all the cousins, all my aunts and uncles, we get together and we go together, we clean off the graves, and we actually have Ham's beer because that's our family tradition. We pour them on the graves and we tell stories about all of our family, including some of the war stories. And we do it so that the young kids know who these people are, but it's also a way for us to kind of relive some family memories. And it's just, honestly, it's my favorite holiday weekend of the year to be with family.
That is really, really neat. I love that. Okay, so are you ready for my things not to do?
I'm ready, and I'm guilty of the one you've done too.
Okay, so you probably know what I'm going to say. So I do feel that if you focus a lot on what you should not say, especially if you're on TV like we are, you're going to say it, right?
Yeah, it just comes out.
It's going to. So on Good Friday, I think our producer Katie said it to me, or I said it to her. I said, I got to remember not to say Happy Good Friday because it's a solemn holiday, a solemn day. And of course, we close the show and I go, Happy Good Friday. And I was like,
it's good natured. The intention is not negative. We both celebrate Good Friday, and same with Memorial Day. It's a solemn day. There's a solemn parade, but yet it's a time that we all get together and we honor something. So there is some rejoicing in getting together, even though it's a solemn holiday. So, I'm not sensitive to it, but I know many people are.
Yes, a lot of people are. And so today it was funny because before the show, she's like, remember not to say Happy Memorial Day. So here are some other things you should not do. And this is from police1.com. So they said, don't wish anybody a happy Memorial Day. The purpose is very solemn, and it's to remember troops who are fallen. And that's why they also say, don't thank the current troops, because they said they deserve respect and honor every day of the year. But this day specifically is for fallen warriors.
Interesting. I mean, that's a very interesting sentiment to me. I always think a veteran when I see them. We get all the veterans together in my hometown for Memorial Day. They line up, they do a rifle salute. They're a part of the parade. We're at the crosses where we put the poppies. Not this year, obviously, but typically. And I don't know. I guess maybe just give a hug.
Right.
If you can.
There you go.
You can be that close.
And I don't think it hurts to thank people who are currently serving. So the next two kind of go together. Yep, it's don't disregard its importance and don't forget it exists. So what they're saying is, we've Americanized it. It's like backyard barbecues, discounts on refrigerators. We allow the meaning to get lost. And what they said is, hey, go find the perfect mattress on sale, grill some amazing steaks, but don't forget to raise a glass in honor of those servicemen and women who gave the ultimate sacrifice. And don't forget that it exists. Honor the fallen troops. And last, they said, and I think this is a great point, don't let politics keep you from rendering respect. So in other words, they're saying that it doesn't matter the policies of the current president or whoever was commander-in-chief during the war. It really doesn't matter. People were defending the interests of all of us and lost their lives, and that's why they deserve our respect.
Yeah, for our freedom. And so I agree. I think that's a wonderful, those are great things to think about. And I think it just puts so much in perspective in a time, you know, where we're all a little more introspective and hopefully feeling so much gratitude in life.
Yeah, I agree, Tiff. All right.